All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Can we all spam the likes? Hold your finger down the host box. It's going to pop up a menu. Repost live and share out the live. Any gifts are appreciated. If you want to support me, there's a link in my bio. And yeah, let's get the show rolling again, guys. I put a lot of effort and work into this. Okay, and I actually, as you're seeing, I do actually believe the Earth is flat. I wouldn't be doing this, even though, I'm people think I'm crazy, and people that have known me my whole life, I think, I'm stupid and idiot. It's well, I'm still doing this because actually it's the other way around. I know what I'm claiming. Smart people with PhDs, whatever you want to call it, people with credentials who are actually open-minded will agree with me. So I've woken people up with credentials. So I do this because it's the truth, regardless of what that takes, So, and I get nothing for it, unless someone wants to gift me on this live or donate. So you don't have to do it, but if you enjoy what I do and you think I'm doing a good job, and yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, Billy. Do I believe in God? No, I don't believe in God. I know God's real. The Creator. Correct. A creation requires a creator. It's that simple. We live in a world that's a perfect map and a clock. Do you think a perfect map and a clock would require a creator? Or would that just happen by itself? Put all the components for a Rolex, all in pieces, in a box, shake it up like this for 1 billion years, and then open that box and show me the Rolex working perfectly. All right, guys, we're back. Please spam the likes. Hold your finger down in the host box if you haven't already. Repost the live, share it the live, and hopefully we can get our first guest and just have good conversations. I'll quickly, Odd Matt, what's up, man? Do you want to say something real quick? Hello? I think he pocket paneled. It's all good. All right, let's go on. Yo,
Bro.
Dave Murray, what's up, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Not at all.
Flat Earther?
No, I'm not a flat earther. I think the Earth is round.
Globe,
But
right?
question if the was, huh? I'm 25.
Oh,
I'm 25. If the Earth was flat, right? How is it that places like Antarctica or the poles can experience close to 6 months of straight darkness with no light?
Yeah, so the sun moves in between the tropics, all right, every year. So when the sun is more south, the north gets less light, and likewise when the sun is more south or north. So if the sun's on the Tropic of Cancer going around, the area of the north has more light, and if we move the sun over here, the area of the south has more lights, and this part will be in darkness, and vice versa. That's just how it works. And objectively, the UV index from the sun is a concentrated laser beam right between these tropic loads because it's a small local sun moving above the Earth.
A small local sun is moving above the Earth, yet no matter what latitude you are on, the sun still looks the same in terms of size in the sky.
Well, actually, that's not true because even in your paradigm, they acknowledge that the sun changes in angular size slightly throughout the year because it moves far away and closer.
Yeah, that's throughout the seasons. I'm talking on the day-to-day basis.
Yeah, on the day-to-day basis.
But if you move, no matter if you move from the poles towards the equator, the sun on the same day, the sun is still going to look the exact same size in the sky, no matter what.
Incorrect. I've done sunset time lapses with a solar filter. And the sun absolutely does change size with a solar filter attached during a sunset.
With a solar filter? Yep. So what you're saying is To the regular eye, it looks the same, but with a filter,
Well,
you
yeah,
can see it's different.
your eye's not a measuring tool. You see all the glare and
Yeah, I
stuff,
give you
right?
that.
Yeah, so it does change size, absolutely. I've measured it many times, and we've actually had people, like, it's not just me doing this, and even we've gone into Globey videos, counted the pixels, and even people who would believe in the globe who have done sunset time lapses with the solar filter have proven it actually changes size. So this is my buddy Rip Globe also doing another sunset time lapse where he got 40% change in size, literally impossible on your globe. But he goes into Globey videos and gets their sunset time lapses and verifies that they also got a change in size. So it's not just me getting a change in size, it's other flat earthers and globe believers who don't bother to go and count the pixels. So yeah, it absolutely does change size, which is impossible on the globe. For it to change size 22%, the sun would have to move 22% further away. And according to your globe, if the
It
sun
does.
was to do that, then you'd freeze, you'd be dead.
I guess. I mean, so this, the sun changing size in the sky. I guess I haven't seen that data anywhere else besides here. Nobody ever said that the sun changes size. Based off what I've learned, the sun and the moon don't change size in terms of.
Absolutely. I could show you the
Also, if you look into the universe, right, any celestial body that you do look at, nothing that we view is flat. If you were to look
galaxy's
outside,
flat.
and let's say
Galaxy's
that the
flat.
moon, you said what?
A galaxy is flat. And
A
also, guess
galaxy?
what?
That's a galaxy. Technically, is not flat.
It is flat. Well, they claim to be flat disks.
Okay.
Number two, are you aware that the entire universe is flat? It's called
Okay. What a celestial body? No celestial body is flat.
no celestial body is flat. Is a disk flat?
Yeah, a disc is flat.
You know they call it the lunar disk and the solar disk.
The solar disk.
Yep,
What's solar disk?
that's what it's known as. It's known as a lunar disk and a solar disk. Are you aware that from the Earth you only see one side of the moon? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
You know that the moon.
And if
Okay,
the moon was flat, you would see a straight line.
so watch
Not
this.
all the time, but depending on the angle, you would see
If the
sometimes a
moon,
flat
if you
line.
only see one side of the moon, and the
Yes.
moon does not have a specular highlight, are you aware that's implying that's a two-dimensional object?
No,
Do you know what a specular highlight is?
no, I don't know what a specular highlight is.
If you get a ball and then you shine a
Mm-hmm.
light onto it, it's going to have a concentrated point of light on it because it's a ball.
Mm-hmm.
The moon does not have that from the sun. It looks even across its surface like it's flat.
Yeah, because it's lit up from the Earth though. It also
You
reflects
have no
light from the
evidence.
Earth.
You've never seen the other side of the moon.
No, we haven't. I
Or
mean,
you don't
I
know.
haven't, but you can look
No
up
one has.
pictures. You
No
can
one
look
has.
up pictures, but I have never seen
I,
the other side of the moon. No.
I can look up pictures of Bigfoot too. So,
I mean, yeah, that's why I just say I haven't seen the other side of the moon. Like, you get what
right.
I'm
So
saying?
from
The
the Earth,
moon is tidally locked. It's tidally
just from
locked on
the
one
Earth,
side.
yeah, just from the Earth, the moon is two-dimensional. You wouldn't be able to tell other.
One more time.
So from the Earth, you couldn't verify that it's a globe. It's two-dimensional if you're just on the Earth.
Okay, so you think the moon is two dimensional? The
Well,
sun is
I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is, from all we can prove from the Earth, it matches a two-dimensional object.
well. What we can prove from the Earth is that looking at any other like bodies, anything that's large enough to have mass,
Sorry,
none
you
of
realize
hold
that
on.
looking at other bodies in the sky is just a bigger question fallacy, and right?
Really, is it? Because all I'm doing is saying that Earth is no different in terms of how it formed from these other planets, from these other
You're
bodies.
assuming that.
That
You're assuming everything
everything.
everything you just said is an assumption that hasn't been scientifically verified.
Has it not? How the Earth is a planet and how every other planet is a sphere.
If the Earth was a planet, it would have curvature, correct? How come there's no curvature when I went out and measured?
You say if the Earth was a planet, it would have curvature.
Yeah, so the Earth is flat.
Yeah, it would. Okay, how do
Why
satellites
doesn't
work then? How
why
come
doesn't it
satellites
have
don't come?
why doesn't it
Why
have
don't
curvature?
sa- Why doesn't what?
Why doesn't the Earth have curvature when we measured it? Why is the Earth measured flat?
The Earth does have curvature when you measure it.
Where? Why is it measured flat then?
Where is it measured flat?
Everywhere. Everywhere. When we measure latitude lines on the Earth, we assume a flat baseline and we measure angles to the stars.
But once you zoom out, once you go above, once you go higher in the atmosphere, you will see that there is a curvature.
Nope.
Even pilots say they see a curvature.
Why didn't they adjust for it then?
They do, literally.
Every pilot I've ever
If
debated
if
actually got a
well,
pilot's license admits
when
they
I
ignore curvature.
when
They
I
got
look at when I look at pilot flights, like when you fly from, let's say, Vancouver to Japan, it's a straight line northwest
all right.
above
So if it's a straight
above the
line,
pole, back
if
down
it's a
south, straight line.
if it's a straight line, why did they
It's a
adjust for
straight line.
curvature? Well, they don't adjust for curvature then. Why?
If they don't adjust for curvature,
No. All of
then what?
aviation, all of aviation treats the Earth as
Mhm.
flat and stationary
If that's the case, then how is it that you can fly directly north and still end up in Japan from Vancouver?
because you fly in a straight line. It's called straight and level flight. You fly to your destination over a flat Earth,
Straight
like the same
line
way.
around the
Listen,
globe, around the globe.
the same way I can fly around a Walmart and fly around the Walmart. It doesn't mean the Walmart's a ball, right?
Not not in a straight line. You won't be
You,
able to go in a straight line and go the entire around the circumference of the
thank you.
Walmart. That's
You
not gonna
realize,
happen.
thank you. You realize if you
If
travel in a
you,
straight line in reality, you don't end up back where you started.
on Earth, you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's
You
called
don't.
dead reckoning. If you ignore the compass and travel in a straight line, you do not end up back where you started. You end up south.
If you're in the North Pole and you travel any direction, you end up going directly south. You keep going, you end up on the South Pole. If you keep
No, you
going
don't.
in that same direction, you will end up at the North Pole again. You will end up in the
Who's done
same
that?
position that you started
No,
from.
north to south, circumnavigation never been done. No one's ever done that. Hundreds, millions of,
uh,
thousands of millions of people have done east to west because that's traveling in a circle. No one's done north to south.
because of Antarctica, I'll give you that. I mean, they've done over the North Pole, but no one's ever flown across the South Pole. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Welcome to Flat Earth.
That is true.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
I wouldn't say I'm a flat earther. I just say you do have a couple good points, and I say this. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that uh, flat Earth is 100% real. I haven't gone up and seen, or 100% fake. I mean, I haven't gone up and
Why would
seen
you need to? Do you know what
the
you're
Earth.
doing right
I
now?
can't.
You know what you're doing right now is called a Snoop
What?
Dogg fallacy.
Snoop Dogg fallacy, basically saying
Yeah.
because I can't confirm
What?
it that I'm not gonna accept
No,
it,
no,
but
no,
I'll
no.
accept the other.
A Snoop Dogg
What are you
fallacy
saying
is
now?
you don't need to get high to see the curvature of the Earth. You could measure it from the ground, and when we measure it from the ground, it's not curving. Do you know
When
how
you use
much?
water, you definitely can.
Do you
Huh?
know? Do you know how much curvature there should be in 10 miles on your globe? Like, say we have a 10 mile distance on the globe. You know how much curvature there would be?
Not much. How much?
66.6 feet.
Two to you said 2 feet?
66.6 feet. Roughly a six-story building.
66 feet from 10 miles.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but I'd have to do the. I have to look at the
That's
math on that one.
absolutely the curvature rate for your globe. It doesn't
Wow.
exist. Why would you ever need to go high into space when you could just measure 10 miles of curvature?
Wait, hold up. This is an observation that's real. When people say that they go on a Burj Khalifa or go up north to the top, they can see the sunset for a few seconds or a few minutes
Yeah.
after than when you see it on ground level. How does that
Yeah.
work?
Do you remember when you were in a playground and you went on top of the playground and you saw further? Was the playground a ball?
Yeah. I mean, no, but you can see farther. But that does
Right.
if the Earth is flat, you should
You can
still
see
be able to see the sun. You should
you can
still be
see
able to see
further
the
on a
sun
flat
around the
you can
planet.
see further on a flat surface. When you go up on a flat road, you see more of the road. Yeah. Not exclusive to a globe
What
at
that?
all.
What does that have to do with the sun setting below the horizon, though?
It doesn't it sets beyond the horizon. If you go up in altitude, you see more horizon. So
Oh,
the
that's the argument. Okay, I was struggling to understand the argument. Okay,
if you
You
lie
basically
down,
saying you can go
listen.
up, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking that the sun went below the horizon. So
No,
I'm
it's going
like,
beyond. It's going beyond.
okay,
So you're thinking, you're seeing this. You're seeing the sun do this, and you're thinking, oh, that's the sun going down below the curve. When
you're
actually,
saying that that's the sun going further back.
it's just moving away. Exactly. It appears to go down like the streetlights, but it's just moving away. And the moon does the same thing. So it's not. It doesn't involve curvature at all. The horizon is.
That you could have that same effect from a rotation, though.
Yeah, or you can have it on a flat Earth that's with the moon or sun moving
I'm
away.
just looking at what you're showing me. If the Earth was rotating in the opposite direction, you would see that. You would see the exact same thing.
What is your evidence that the Earth is rotating? And by the way, this moon didn't go below the horizon. The moon set above the horizon, and it faded in above the horizon.
The only evidence that we can give for the Earth rotating that
is seeing the
I
sky
can give
rotate.
at least is the sun.
Yeah,
That's the
seeing
only
the
one I
sky
can
rotate,
give.
and then assuming that the sky is not rotating and it's the ground rotating. I know.
The ground, they both move. The ground and sky move together.
Okay. What's the evidence that the ground moves? Because we never measured that.
Only thing I can say is the sun.
Yeah, the sun moves. Congratulations.
That's by the sun. You see that there is some type of movement.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Right? When you see the cloud move, when you see a cloud moving, is that because the Earth rotated under it?
No.
Oh, okay.
The clouds and the Earth move at the same rate. So any difference between the clouds and the sun, or the clouds and the ground, is not because of the ground moving. It's because the air in the sky is moving faster than the ground. That's the reason.
The air's moving, not the Earth. The air's moving.
They both move.
What is the evidence that it's the ground moving? You can't just you can't use the sky's motion to independently verify that it was the ground moving. It could be.
I never said the sky's motion is the reason that the ground is moving. I said that you can see the sun moving. That's the only way I can prove it.
See the sun.
That's the only way.
Listen to what you just said. You said the
sun. I can't
is
prove
moving.
it. The only way I can prove it is through the sun. That's true.
The sun is moving. The sun is moving.
Yes, from our perspective, it looks like the sun is moving. So that means either I'm moving or the sun. That's all. And that's true.
Okay, watch this. How do you know that sun is stationary then?
We don't. I can't say I do.
Oh, well, then you have no evidence of Earth motion. Then you just believe it.
Yeah, I definitely do. Based off. How do you explain satellites then? And how they don't fall to the ground.
Satellites have nothing to do.
And how they don't fall to the ground.
They're on balloons.
The satellites are on balloons.
Yeah, you know what a satellite is.
So when people go to the ISS, they're on a balloon.
The ISS,
International Space Station.
So this is starting off with so many big in the question fallacies. It's not even funny, but yeah. So you can have. I do agree, right? You can have things suspended above a flat Earth. Like, come on.
Okay, basically what I'm saying is
if the Earth is flat, can you have a helicopter suspended above a flat Earth?
Yeah, you can, but
then
I'm asking. But you can. But listen to this.
You're interrupting too much, man. You're interrupting way too much. So then, if I hover, if we have a geostationary satellite above the Earth, it could just be above a flat Earth that's not moving. That's why it's geostationary. Like, satellites have nothing to do with the shape of the Earth. You can have things suspended above a flat Earth. It makes no difference. You're just assuming because you believe in gravity and orbital mechanics that they're using gravity for that. They're not using gravity for anything. When they send up satellites, they assume the Earth to be the center of creation and non-moving. Because it is. Because that's how they have to treat the Earth, always. So, yeah, having satellites suspended above the Earth has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth. So, do you have anything else? You can unmute now. It's just like, dude, you were over talking me like literally every sentence I speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Can I go now?
So look,
I'm trying to go.
See these? It's on balloons, but so you can have satellites above a flat Earth. It's got nothing to do with the shape. So
okay, can I go? Can I finish my point?
Yeah. Do you have another point? Or
I'm staying on the satellites.
Okay.
So
Again, it
listen,
doesn't
if I
prove
were
you
to
can have.
ask you,
Listen. Shh. You can
why
have
can't I
things.
finish?
Listen.
Why
Listen.
can't why
Listen.
can't I finish?
Listen. I'm going to ask you a simple question. If you don't agree with me, I'm going to
Yeah.
kick you because at this point it's just
Why
stupid.
can't I
Can you
finish?
have?
Is the
Can you have
question?
this? Can you have this suspended above a flat Earth?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Move on to your next point then.
Wait, why can't I finish? What's the problem with me finishing
You
with
just
my
agreed
point?
with me. You just agreed with me. You can have a
Yes.
satellite above a flat Earth.
Because if I were to ask you like, okay, how is it that an airplane or a helicopter stays above Earth? You can give me the mechanism of how that works. When I ask you how a satellite remains suspended in the air, we have pictures without them hovering with balloons. How is it that a satellite without a
Wait,
balloon can remain
watch this.
in the
Yeah,
atmosphere?
they're all. Watch this.
Okay.
We have photographs of that, do we?
Yes, we have photos of the
So,
ISS.
so wait. So you believe this? You believe this proves a globe?
No, I'm talking about videos from the ISS with literal
Wait,
astronauts on the
look.
International Space Station. I've
Murray,
seen literally. Okay,
Murray.
okay,
Does
yes,
this prove your point?
not those. I'm talking about
Oh, not
literal
those.
videos of
Not okay.
people
So please
on
move on.
on
Listen.
the ISS.
One final chance, and then you're getting kicked. Move on to your next point. If you agree with me, you're gonna have things suspended above the flat Earth,
You
regardless of space.
obviously you obviously don't like the satellites.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. This is what happens, guys. I'm telling you, they come up with one talking point, it gets debunked, and they agree with me, and then they continue to talk about it for 20 minutes, and we get nowhere. So that's me. Yo, right. What's up, man? Do you believe this?
Yeah, I do.
0 followers and stuff. Am I one of the persons you're following?
No, it's so good, so good. I just gotta show you one thing because I used to be a flat earther, right? But I saw something that I'm gonna show you right now.
1 second. What is the curvature rate of the globe you know is debunked?
The radius, like 16371,
No. What's the curvature rate of the globe?
is 20 centimeters per kilometer.
Have a nice day. Yeah, it doesn't even know the curvature rate. How can you be a flat earther and not know the curvature rate of the globe that you know is debunked? You were never a flat earther, but all right, Murray, you're not coming back up, bud. All right, looking for actual opposition that's like high level at this point because this is ridiculous. Like, can we actually have concrete evidence of a globe and how it proves a globe scientifically? Do we have any exclusive evidence or not? You got him mad. No, I'm not mad. Like, if you're gonna agree with me that satellites have nothing to do with the shape of the Earth, you don't want to continue to talk about it. Well, what's the point? He literally said you can have things suspended above a flat Earth. So why are we talking about it? How does that prove a globe then? Why didn't you come up, bud? If I'm so mad, right? Yeah. Why don't you come up? Yeah, let's see if you can do any better than him. If you want a white knight, come up. Let's have some scientific evidence of spin, curve, or orbit around the sun, or gas pressure uncontained using gravity, or a vacuum uncontained using gravity. Can we actually replicate these things, or do we have to just believe it? Yeah, what's up? Do you want a white knight, or do you want to give me exclusive evidence of the globe?
You're probably just gonna kick me again. You always do. But yeah, let's go to gas. Let's go with gas pressure.
How do you have gas pressure without a container?
Container is gravity. Gravity's pulling on the atmosphere to hold it in.
So can you bring me 5 pounds of any gas I'm choosing with gravity without a container? Or you can just make it.
So this is exactly what happened last time. I said that gas pressure, you're saying that gas pressure requires a container. And I was like, that's a definition.
Every example
but
requires
that's a definition, but that doesn't mean that gas pressure requires one
Wait,
on Earth. If
wait.
you go
Did you
look on
just
the
say?
top of the water,
Hang on, hang on. Did you just say that that's the definition, but that doesn't prove the definition?
listen, that's the definition. If you like read in the textbook, it says gas pressure requires a
Is that
container.
wrong? Is that wrong?
I mean, it's wrong when it comes to like the Earth. If you go, you're pretty much saying there's no gas pressure on top of the ocean.
Hang on, hang on.
Is there gas
does-
pressure on top of the ocean?
Does the physics of gas change when you invoke the Earth?
No.
So then it requires a container then?
So you're saying the pressure is constant in the container.
No, I didn't say that. You can have a pressure gradient in a container.
So you can have a pressure gradient in a container is what you're
That's
saying.
the only
Why
way.
is that?
How do you have a pressure gradient without a container?
Wait. You're saying that you can have a pressure gradient in a
That's
container.
the only way to have a pressure gradient that requires pressure.
Why would you experience a pressure gradient in a container?
In a dynamic container, you would have a pressure gradient. Have you heard of a propane tank?
Yeah, so you're saying in a dynamic
System with temperature variations, you will have a pressure gradient in a container.
and you're saying that
is the heat on
Okay.
Earth constant or is it changing?
the heat at the heat changes on the
and
surface of the
happens-
Earth. We have
Thank you.
heat, and then as you go up to the atmosphere, as it gets colder
Okay,
and hotter. And colder.
what happens to gas pressure when the temperature changes? Does it change?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
The
then we
ideal
have,
gas law.
Thank you. So do you have an example of that without a container now, without begging the question?
Example that without a container, we only know that pressure changes based on volume and temperature. That's the ideal gas law.
Wait, watch this. Didn't you? So you just said days go higher, it gets colder, so therefore less pressure. So why are you asking me how we have a pressure gradient if you already know the answer?
But you can't really say you. First off, it gets colder and then it gets hot again. The thermosphere gets hotter than the.
It gets colder and then it gets hot again.
Yes. Yeah. So the tophosphere, all right, and then we go to the stratosphere.
The troposphere.
Yeah, and then we go to the mesosphere, which is colder. It gets cold,
So wait.
and then it goes to the thermosphere, which gets warm. It's supposed to be the particles. It's supposed to be really hot there.
Really?
We all know this because of solar rays, solar radiation, solar winds.
Isn't the thermosphere where the ISS and satellites hang out?
Yes.
Why aren't they melting if it's so hot at 4,000?
Because there's not enough particles because it's in a vacuum.
It's cold. So now it's cold.
It's not enough. No, no. There's not enough particles to transfer the energy. This is like basic science.
So if there's not enough particles,
you need particles to transfer heat. You claim you know thermodynamics.
I heard you. So if there's no particles to transfer heat, is it cold?
Man, cold is based on how much particles are there, man. You need to transfer heat.
How can you
need to transfer heat.
How can you
If
transfer
if the thermosphere had multiple particles, if it was dense in particles, then of course the ISS would be hot.
Then it'd be hotter.
But there's not enough particles.
So
It's getting
if it had more particles, it'd be hotter.
Yes, it will be. If they have more particle density in that area, it will get hotter.
Because there's less particles, it's colder.
Because there's less particles, in theory, yes, it's cold. Yeah.
So how do you have
that doesn't explain the particles is not hot.
How do you have a pressure gradient without a container?
Listen, there's pressure on top of the surface of the ocean. There's gas pressure.
You just proved the firmament. Thanks.
No, they didn't prove anything. There's pressure on top of the ocean. There's gas pressure. There's no container on top of the ocean.
How do you have less pressure without a container?
See, you're saying the container is a firmament. I'm saying what's keeping the gases in is gravity. That's
okay. So again,
there's your container. If you want to go through that, like that's the container, man.
Prove it. Bring me gas with gravity, please.
Gas with gravity. You're asking me to prove gravity, pretty much.
Yeah. If you're going to make a claim and you're going to claim that gravity is a container for gas, can you bring me gas with gravity?
You know, gravity needs mass, right?
And gases have.
Mass is gravity is influenced by mass. So how
do gas particles have?
I need a lot of mass, huh?
Do gas particles have mass?
Yes.
Can you contain them using gravity and bring them to me, please?
Well, gas particles, it depends on the gas. So we're talking about argon, which is heavier than and denser than air. Yeah. I can have my hand out and I can collect it on top of my hand and give it to you before it falls.
Than air. Argon is less dense than air.
More dense.
Isn't argon? I don't think so, but
yeah, go ahead, type it in.
Argon.
There's heavy gases, guys. Not all gases are lighter than air, by the way.
Right, thank you. So is the air we're breathing, you're saying that's held by gravity. You have no proof of that.
Unbelievable.
Well, yeah, you can say, oh, it's held by gravity. How do you prove that? No, argon is less dense than air. Thanks for playing. So, yeah, how do you have argon without a container? If I was to ask you to bring me some argon, could you bring it with gravity? If you were to bring me argon, could you bring it with gravity without a container?
I'll have to hold my hand out. I can collect in my hand and give it to you.
You can grab some gas and throw it at me.
No, man. So you don't think there's gases more dense than air?
Bro, man. Argon's less dense than air.
All right. How about any other gases that are more dense than air? There are gases more dense than air. Like
sulfhexafluoride, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, so if I go to Google and try to buy sulfhexafluoride, why does it sell it to me in a container?
Take the top off. What will happen?
It'll go out.
Will it? It's more dense than air.
Yeah. Well,
it's more dense than air. How would it go out?
If that's true, why did I seal it?
Because to keep it in, if it falls over. It's going to spill out.
It'll spill out.
You're saying, so what do you think is going to happen? It's going to fly up? It's more dense.
It'll go up. Absolutely.
but it's more dense than air. Why will it go up?
Why will it go up? Because gas behaviors to move randomly in all directions. The gas molecules intermingle. Do you realize that? Let's say, right, we have a really big container. We put argon, we put oxygen, we put helium, hydrogen, sulfhexafluoride, and we just leave the container there. You realize the gases will intermingle and mix?
So I understand what you're saying there, but at the same time, you're saying that it's more dense than air.
That says that they intermingle and mix.
Yeah, gases mix. Yes, gases mix for sure, but that's not what I'm saying.
Watch this. How do you have an ozone layer then if you know they mix?
How we have an ozone layer if we know we mix?
So if you just agreed with me, gases don't layer out and they mix. How do you have an ozone layer?
Hold on. There's heavier gases and lighter gases. The lighter gases are going to go up.
But ozone's more dense. Watch this. Ozone's more dense than oxygen. So you just cooked yourself. How do you have an ozone layer that's more dense than oxygen, higher up than oxygen, and it's laid out? When you just agreed with me, it wouldn't layer out, it'd mix. You just
density isn't everything that's holding in the particles of Earth.
So now the less dense molecules are
not. Now you're dealing with gravity. If that's your answer, you should explain that to me. If it's more dense,
I don't believe in an ozone layer.
So you don't believe in the ozone layer?
No.
Then how are you going to use it for your argument?
Because that's your argument. I'm using your own globe against you. You said the lighter gases would be higher, and here you are believing in an ozone layer that is more dense than air. Do we have an ozone layer on the ground?
No, we do not have an ozone layer. The ozone layer is in the sky.
Why? It's more dense than oxygen. It's more dense.
So you don't believe in ozone layer? So you don't believe in ozone?
Well, hang on. How come we don't have an ozone layer on the ground then?
Bro, what do you think that's stopping the UV lights? The UV radiation, UVA, UVB. What do you think that's going on?
If you just agreed with me that the heavier molecules are on the ground and ozone is more dense than oxygen, why don't we have an ozone layer on the ground? Oh my god. That's a clip. The silent. Oh my god, that's the longest silence.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
That is the long, guys, that was the longest silence. Sorry,
I was getting a call. What did you say?
You were getting a call.
Yeah, I don't understand what's so funny.
He was getting a cold, guys.
I don't understand what you're saying, man.
Holy shit.
What bad?
Hey, even you
What
think it's
happened?
funny.
What happened?
Even
Did you say something?
he was getting a call.
Oh man.
Welcome to listen, bud. Welcome to Flat Earth, man.
No,
Welcome
what were you saying that prior to that? Because everything that you said, you're talking about how the ozone layer.
Oh, so you didn't get a call. You did hear me. You did hear what I said.
We were talking about the ozone layer prior to that, and I was like, you're like, oh, it's more
All right.
dense, so it should sit to the bottom of the
Oh,
earth.
so you
I'm
didn't
like,
get a call.
no, that's not true.
So you did hear that. You didn't get a call.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that part. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so how do we have an ozone? How do we not have an ozone layer on the ground then?
Because the ozone layer it's in the stratosphere, right? So the UVA and UVB break up the ozone layer. That's where oxygen.
Listen, bud,
That's where the ozone is formed. That's when
listen.
oxygen grows up and forms ozone because UVA and UVB.
Just move on to your next point, man. This is really not helping you. Go to the next point.
I think it is, man. You just asked me to explain why the ozone layer is dense. I just told you why.
That's not what I asked. But anyway, okay. What's the next point?
All right, we'll move on then. Yeah, what do you want to debate? What science you want to debate?
Well, you just
got gas pressure, thermal fluids. Like,
you just got
cooked on
gas pressure. So
I don't think you understand what gas pressure is. I don't think you know what the ideal gas law is.
PV equals nRT.
Okay.
So I do know. Wait. So I do know what it is.
You know what the ideal gas law? Well,
so I do know what it is.
Yeah, you know what that is. I'll give you that. PV equals nRT.
Move on to the next thing.
All right. So we wouldn't talk since you know the gas laws. Then you should understand temperature gradients. Like
cooked on gas.
That's not cooking.
Next.
Then what do you want to discuss? We can go on any topic of science. Like which one?
Let's talk about curvature because this is the thing that you guys never want to talk about.
Yeah, I'll talk any science. Let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about curvature. So here's the shoreline of Dramana, 4.8 meters above sea level, with no curvature between me and the shoreline. How does that work on your globe? Do you know how much curvature should have been there?
The Earth curves at about 8 inches per mile squared.
Which is 7.85 meters per kilometer squared, which means it should have had 160 meters worth of curvature. Blocking.
All right, let me guess. You took this photo or video or whatever?
That's 160 meters right there. So all of this should have been hidden. The entire thing right there.
Did you take this?
Yes, I was 4.8 meters above sea level. So how do I see a shoreline 4.8 meters above sea level?
Meters above sea level. Yes. So you're higher than the average human. So you're saying how you able to see?
Listen, do you know how far away the horizon is for 4.8 meters?
I mean, I had to calculate it. I don't know from the top of my head.
Yeah, let's calculate it. So square root of 4.8. 4.8.
Maybe just go wear your tinfoil hat, man. Get out of here.
Square root
stupid lady.
Equals, and then times that by 3.57.
Lady Jessica, she's got extra conche. Freaking Australian.
7.85 kilometers. I saw past 53 kilometers. Yeah, so that's how far away the horizon should be in meters. Kilometers. 7.8 kilometers, and I was seeing 53 kilometers. Now, is 53 a lot more than 7.8?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Flat Earth then. How was I able to? So do you agree if I'm seeing the shoreline, there was no curvature?
I gotta calculate this myself. Give me your numbers.
I just did.
I don't trust your math, bro, because you don't believe in gravity. I don't trust how you do your calculations, man. Let me get the numbers and I'll do it myself.
For starters, this is not my math.
I should be able to repeat all the stuff that you do.
This
So
is
give
your
me your
globe.
numbers, and I'll calculate it, and I'll come back with it.
All right.
So you're
awesome.
standing 4.8 meters above sea level. 4.8
Yeah.
meters. How far away were you?
Oh boy, let me just do it for you. Look, you don't trust my calculation,
Bro,
so
I should be able to repeat it.
yeah. All
So
right.
you're 4.8 meters above sea level.
Yeah. Look, shh.
Okay.
Horizon
No,
distance.
I'm not going to shush.
Okay, well, if you're not going to shush, I'm going to mute you. 7.8 meters, 7.8 kilometers, 7.8 kilometers, which is exactly what I calculated. So how was I seeing? How was I seeing the shoreline? 53.
How tall was the thing that you're seeing? Like how high is it?
312 meters.
312 meters.
Yep, and there should have been 160 meters of curvature, which is that middle marker.
312 meters.
Listen. You don't have to. It's on screen. It's on screen. How was I able to see the shoreline? Stop deflecting.
Bro, I should be able.
I'm going to drop.
You should let me.
Listen. I'm literally about to drop you. So address how I was able to see the shoreline on screen. Go. You're about
I
to
should
get
be able
kicked.
to calculate it. Then kick me then. If you don't want to prove science.
Yeah. Because kicking you helps you because you're cooked.
Don't worry. I'll do you fair. I'll just leave.
Please. Thank you. That gave him the opportunity to run away. See? Cooked. Absolutely cooked. So I'm telling you, they always want to piggyback off the last person who got cooked on gas pressure, and then they get cooked on gas pressure. Guys, do not piggyback off the gas pressure argument. You will get absolutely annihilated. Don't do that. All right. Hello, what's up, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? Okay, gone.
Hey, what's up, Angel?
Yeah, do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Hey, buddy, it's me, Apocryphon. It's just my new account. I deleted it.
Oh, yeah. What's up, man? I'm looking for a position. But yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, no, I get you. I was just letting you know who it is.
I'll follow you back to Norris, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Hey, good job on the last date. Just poor guy. He's terrible, dude. Terrible. All right, man. Good job.
Take care. Thank you. Take care. All right. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Hey, people don't know the ring. I'm telling you. The only people who know the globe earth paradigm really well is flat earthers. Where is old man? Player, what's up? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Yeah.
How old are you? Yeah.
I'm 22.
All right, here we go.
All right, so here we have a theodolite at 1.7 meters above sea level, and and you're gonna see that the horizon is not at eye level.
Okay. Yep. And
so that proved that the ground is curving. You see 1.7 centimeters.
Yep. Are you ready for the response without interruption?
Sure. You see it with your own eyes?
Yep. Thank you. Are you ready for the response? You done?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Thank you. All right. The horizon is an apparent location where the sky meets the Earth's surface, and the weather inhibits the visibility of that location. So we can have lensing giving bottom-up disappearance over a flat surface, right? Lensing makes things bigger in the distance and lower, like we're doing on the table. That's one evidence of bottom-up obstructions, just lensing alone. The horizon, see, you're looking at an apparent location, and you're saying, oh, look, the bottoms of these are missing, but if you wait, it changes. It goes up and down. So according to you, if we just wait a little bit, look, the curvature's there. The curvature got in the way, but it's not curvature. It's an optical effect created by lensing and refraction, right? So the bottoms of things can disappear just by walking away on a flat surface, okay? So there's many reasons why we have bottom-up obstruction, miraging, lensing, angular resolution limits to the horizon. This road's a flat road, and it literally bent, and look, the bottom disappeared. The bottom of that boat's missing. It's not over a flat surface. It's not due to curvature, right? So lensing, miraging causes all these effects. It's got nothing to do with curvature. But here's me overlaying in the ocean above a flat surface, above a flat track. And these people walk away on the flat track and eventually disappear bottom up because of the angular resolution limits to the bottom of their feet. So by the time they get all the way around to the other side, they literally almost disappeared to the waist. So that's not curvature, that's optical limitations of vision. So you can have all these effects on a flat surface. It's not exclusive to a globe. And the eye level is an apparent location. Eye level is in reference to the horizon, which is apparent. So if the horizon appears to move, yeah, welcome to flat Earth. Because on your globe, it should always be in the same location. It should never be further, and yet it is. We have horizons passed way further than what they should be, geometrically. And even on my own observation here, the horizon I just said should be 7.8 meters distance. We're looking past 53 kilometers. So not 7, 53. So measuring an apparent location that changes, you just proved a flat Earth. If it changes, how is it a globe?
Right, but I mean, don't you flat earthers claim that horizon is at eye level when you go up?
Eye level's apparent. Eye levels, if there's more gas if there's more gas in the way, can you see less far?
Yeah.
Which would make the ground appear lower then.
Yeah.
Thank you. So do you have anything else?
Nah, that's it. I just wanted to know that. Thank you, sir.
All right, welcome to Flat Earth, man. I'm telling you, day one arguments. They've got nothing. Shit, he really thought he was going to get. Hey, I commend that guy for actually showing something. He's like the first guy that's actually come up and turned on his camera and showed something. Usually these people do not even do that at all. They've got nothing. Nothing. And like a new flat earther that's just got into this might not have an answer for what he just said. Dude, that's the day one argument, in my opinion. Day one. You're measuring an apparent location. You're saying, oh, but how come it's lower? Yeah, because it's apparent. Oh, man. Guys, every time the horizon is lower or higher, flat Earth wins because it's supposed to be in the same location on the globe. If it's a physical geometric location that boats go over, how can a 3 mile horizon be 10 miles away the next day? So welcome to Flat Earth, man. That was easy. All right. Any opposition want to come up and talk about the shape of the Earth? If you believe the Earth's a spinning globe in outer space, adjacent next to a vacuum, violating the second law of thermodynamics and all the gas laws of conservation, momentum, all the rest of it, please come up.
All right. I want to know, like, what's the first thing, like, you can tell me to convince me that the Earth is flat? Like, what's the first thing?
Well, there's many things. All of aviation treats the Earth as flat and stationary. The horizon is an apparent location where the sky meets the Earth's surface. It never curves. And how old are you, by the way?
I'm 19. I hope you know, like, you're very low intelligent for feeling this way, that, you know, the Earth is flat. If no one's ever told you that, and anyone in this live who believes that, you guys are all low intelligence.
You know, people who claim, you know, the dumbest people I debate are the people who call me dumb. You realize that? Watch this. How fast does your globe spin at the equator?
I'm not really big into, you know, astrology, so I really
You're
couldn't.
not really big. You're not really big into something that you believe in, but you call me dumb. Yeah. See, have a nice day. I know the answers to all that, and I'm a flat earther. So if I'm low IQ and you don't know nothing, what does that make you? I'm telling you, every time they come up and say that I'm silly and dumb, they are literally the dumbest people I ever debate. Globe's cooked, guys. They got nothing. Absolutely fuck all. Exactly. Just blind faith, man. Blind faith. They come up and say I'm stupid, and then they don't know a first thing about the thing they believe in. Unreal. Maybe I should make a satellite slide. Man, yeah, I want to make a satellite slide. I'm telling you guys, they're cooked. The only evidence they have is assuming the Earth to be a globe first. That's the only evidence they have. And it's already becoming pretty stale here, but yeah, I'm gonna let some people up. What's
Hey,
up,
I just want to do a quick impression, right? I'll do a quick impression. I'm that 19-year-old, and I'm like, you're dumb. Now ask me a question about the measurements of the globe.
What's the curvature rate of the globe?
I'm not into astrology, man. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm out.
Thank you. All right. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, I shouldn't have kicked you. Anyway, I wanted to ask about your website. But anyway. Yo, Tron, what's up?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing that Dave said. The guy literally said, "Well, I don't know anything about astrology." I mean, that poor kid, he was quite dumb. And he's up here saying, everybody in the chat, you guys are all low IQ. The guy really, I feel kind of bad for that young man. He was quite stupid.
I know. It's pretty bad. No, I'm telling you, the dumbest people are
Tron, no, it's funny. I knew Tron was sitting there biting at the chomping at the bit to say the same thing. I could see him. You asked about the website. I pushed it back 48 hours because we just have a few tweaks to do. So there's a countdown, and it's awesome, and it's going to be an incredible resource for pointing people to all sorts of stuff.
So it's going to have. How do you use the AI on there? Whatever. How's that work? Is it just
In the left-hand corner? There's a website AI named Stella, like Stellarium, and on the right there's AI Dave. And let me tell you something. It's learning more and more every day. My wife listened to it today, and she goes, "That's AI, right?" She's like, And the other day I asked it a question, and it answered it with a combination of things that I've talked about over time in a way that I've never actually said it. And I had literally a wave of panic went over me. I'm like, I'm gonna need to ask this thing questions soon.
Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
if your wife ever asks you something, you better hope that she doesn't go to the AI about you.
That's
She's
another
gonna say,
thing.
remember when you said this? And
Yeah,
she's gonna go to the AI, and you're done.
I can train it. I can train it to say the right thing. I can train it to say the right thing.
Well, there you go.
Listen, the website's far from perfect, but it literally is the best thing out there already. We're just getting just some links, proper links and flow. And like when you have somebody new and they're like, "Where do I learn more?" You just say, "Go here," and it has so many paths for them to take. It's mind blowing. I'm blown away, blown away. So Flatearth.Dave.com. There's a countdown timer. You can register, and I think you'll get an email when it goes live.
I will have to get on board.
Yeah, it's good. It's just, John, you're not going to learn anything there. Angel, you're not going to learn much there. But it's a good place to send people because it'll hold their attention and it'll wake them up. Yeah.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
What we need.
No, it's gonna have everything, and the book club is at the book thing is crazy. So anyone out there that has a book, they can literally submit a book. It gets reviewed, approved, and instantly on the site. Yeah.
All right. Seriously.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, great.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff, and it's just going to grow from there. And anyone that's putting out good content will be able to use it to promote their stuff and everything. It's mind blowing. So that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oops, that's
Because that's the biggest problem we have is people like the last guy that came on that you were talking about the curvature, why does the horizon drop? The air turns when it becomes opaque, that becomes sky. So obviously the ground is lower. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I get it. He got it. That was good." But now if he starts Googling, he's going to end up on the furry fuzzbear McToon guy and Strawman Dan and stuff. So it'll give them a place to go to find everything. And again, I'm not taking credit for all the stuff on there. I've just been organizing all this content for years, and I'm making a portal so anyone can find it. And in 2 weeks, it'll be #1 hit on Google. It'll be the #1 hit for sure.
Cool.
So,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. the website maker, that Australian guy made it, right? Or something? Or helped you out?
Yeah, so the only problem is the whole website's upside down.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You better get that fixed, man.
And then it has day and night mode, bright screen, dark screen. The problem is here during the day, it thinks it's nighttime.
Yeah.
That's another joke. That's another flat globe Earth joke if you didn't get it. And it also, it's in 10 languages so far. It's on the top. If you're a different language, click it. The whole website changes over to your language.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is it. This is the one this is gonna be unbelievable. And the number of visitors we've had just to the splash page in 12 hours was like 25,000. It was crazy. So again, this is people are gonna go, "Oh, he's grifting, he's this and that." No, I'm doing exactly what you guys are doing. We're trying to wake up people. However people wake up, that's a win. So I'm giving people some tools, people that don't have time to do all the stuff that we do. And, and just say, here, go here. And it's actually good for flat earthers too, because it takes you, it's easy to find stuff. It's going to be great.
It's good for new flat earthers as well,
100%.
Well, it's made for new flat earthers, but
that's needed, Dave. It's needed because that's the new people that are coming in. They're getting so many weird ideas. You got to give them the basics. Right. The basics are the same with everybody.
Yeah. And if someone was asking, let's say you're a new flat earth, year 2, 3, whatever, and you're not super experienced, and you have a friend and you're trying to convince them, they're like, well, what about this? What about that? You can go to the website, you can find the video, and you can send it to them. You can find the info card, you can send it to them, right? You can literally go there and search, and the entire knowledge base is from all of the stuff that I've compiled over the last decade through the app and everything. My stuff, your stuff, everyone's stuff. It's all there. Eric Dubay. You go there and search Eric Dubay and all of Eric Dubay's videos will come up. Right?
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of just like a flat earth search engine experience.
It's pretty cool. So you're saying the AI can learn, it can take.
So every day. And because the AI, it costs to learn. So every day it's taking about a dozen of my interviews and learning my voice better and learning what I say better and literally adding it to the knowledge base. So once it's fully built out, it's going to know a lot. And then we'll have that on our own servers. And then it will cost very, very little to operate. But when it first started, it sounded like I was a gay guy from New Orleans. Now it's confusing. It even talks as poorly as I talk. When I repeat words and it's annoying how much it's sounding like me. So, what are you doing, Angel?
I'm making a slide for satellites. I just did Google Learn video, and it's literally saying it sends up these balloons from the towers, it gets a signal, bounces it back down. I just have to record this and make a slide for that because that's one that's becoming annoying now. Make a slide.
Tron, I was listening to your live last night as I was going to bed. Awesome, love it.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, that's what everybody should do. I'm just kidding. God, I had Troll City. It was unbelievable. They were coming
But
up
you-
2 by 2, like the
Yeah.
disciples in the Bible. They went out 2 by 2.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, shit.
That's what they do, 2 by 2, man. I actually had a couple of good conversations with a couple of people. So that's what you're looking for, you know. I'm just looking to find those that are interested. You know, I'm not looking to debate and argue all night long because it just gets so old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, debates are out. You don't debate because you're running. You're scared. You're
I know. I'm so
scared.
scared. I'm so
You're
scared.
so scared.
I know. Answer the question. Whatever the question is, they demand an answer immediately, like the Gestapo. They want an answer to the world's questions. Any question that they bring up, they expect an instant answer, regardless, whatever it is. And I'm actually quite flattered that people think I know the answers to every question that could ever be brought up on the face of the earth. But I don't. I don't.
All right, prove it. What don't you know?
Oh my God. That's gonna, yeah, what don't you know? I don't know. I don't know what makes reindeers fly.
You ready? I can prove gravity. You want me to prove gravity? I'll do it. I'll prove gravity for you. I'll do it to Angel, but you can only answer with yes or no answers. Okay, that's the rule.
Yeah.
Is Pixie attracted to you?
Yes.
Is she attracted to you a lot?
Yeah.
Do you have mass?
Yes. Oh fuck! I know where this is going.
Gravity proven.
Wait a second. I'm gonna drop my shoe. I'm gonna drop my shoe and this sock at the same time. What's making it fall down? That proves gravity.
So if I had more mass, would she like me more? Yes.
Yes. No. There is a point where even when you have too much mass, you become a black hole, and it's repulsive.
Well,
Yeah.
True,
Yeah.
Because
There you
gravity.
go. That was probably one of the best gravity arguments you've had in a while.
Hey man, if you do it right, you can use their fake gravity to prove all kinds of stuff. I let people use gravity to prove that how the attitude indicator works, to destroy them. I let them use gravity for all kinds of stuff because some of these poor guys that come up are so ignorant. I give them gravity and they cook themselves.
Todd, how can you have a gradient, an atmospheric gradient in a container, right? Gases mix and they sort out by weight. Well, how do you have ozone layer? It's like ozone's heavier. It's like, well, they don't sort. The story just changes. Did you hear that before?
Yes.
The guy about the gases.
It's refraction. Yeah. It's NASA. You're not smart enough. You don't know physics.
But Angel, you brought up a good point. I don't have any confirmation that there is an ozone layer, but if there was, it would be held up by electrostatics, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how clouds are held up, and that's why why we see lightning.
Hey, I got to bring this up, dude. Remember that last guest you had just a minute ago, Angels? He goes, clouds are moving with the Earth. Yeah. They're moving at the speed of the Earth. He's like, I was falling apart in the chat, man.
If that's true, he doesn't even realize that you wouldn't see the cloud move then, according to his code.
But it is these poor guys, they get so desperate. They literally start pulling crap out of their butt. The first thought that comes into their mind, they blurt it out. And I'm like, hey, guys.
Were you guys here for that first guest I had on the other live, the one before I restarted?
Well, I was on the other live, but I don't know when I jumped in mid.
I'm gonna clip it, man. It was so bad. It was so oof. It was good. It was very good.
Hey, I had a pilot come up last night, Angels. This was a flat Earth pilot that came up and confirmed everything I said because I was debating, and he confirmed everything. I said, "Let me ask you a question." I said, "Everything you just heard." She came up right after I flat smacked this guy, and I said, will you confirm everything that I said? She said, I confirm every point I made concerning attitude indicators, the whole 9 yards. And she had some couple good points of her own. I said, man, this is outstanding, man.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That was a good pilot.
Put this video.
You guys are all live, a fake life, if you believe this. The ABC 123. It's Michael Jackson. He's in the ABC. Come up, brother.
Oh, come on up.
ABC's
We'll be super nice, and I'll pay 3 Bitcoins if you can give us one proof of the globe to support your statement. 3 Bitcoins. Come on up.
ABC 123 thinks we have a fake life if we believe this. So come up and help us out, brother.
Yeah, help us out. Prove us wrong. We're just a bunch of dumb guys. And if you're right, I will give you 3 Bitcoins.
Crap, I'm going to take a shot at that.
Tron, I have 2 offers for you. Ready?
Yes.
1, prove the globe and you get 3 Bitcoins. 2, we tell the truth. Let's say the truth is definitively known, and if you pick the Earth is flat, you get $1.
No. If the Earth is flat, how come when I smack my fucking balls across your fucking face,
There we go. All right.
More
Hey,
melting.
I gotta jump. I gotta jump down. I gotta run out. I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
That's the best they have, by the way. That's the only proof of their balls that they have.
He's talking about the male anatomy. Wow, he knows that he's got a cock. Whoa, God. Are you sure? Go check, son. Go check.
I gotta drop you, Tron, because I gotta protect live. But yeah, I get it. You can't say the C word. Oh boy, fuck. He's trolls. Oh man. Blue, not connecting. Oh, Blue, you're. Oh, what? Oh, are you there? Okay, guess not. A B C, easy as 1 2 3. Blah 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 blah. Here he is. Has he got 0 followers? Close enough.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, how old are you?
Suck my dick, faggot. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck that flat earth, bitch. Suck my dick, pussy. Fuck you.
Wow. Nice. Low IQ, yeah, definitely.
suck my dick, faggot. Bitch, back in here. You fucking stupid motherfucker. Fuck that.
Another one.
The Earth is round.
I mean, yeah, keep coming, dude. I mean, go ahead. Yeah, gonna get blocked on every single account, so keep going up. That's what happens when they can't prove a globe. They just start spouting disgusting things, yeah. So people think that flat earthers are disgusting and all that. Like, look at the way these people act. If they just had evidence for a globe, why not just present the evidence of it being a globe, right? It's not that hard, if it were a globe. They really thought that they were going to beat my science, and they couldn't. So... I bet you that guy's so deranged that he'll make another account now, right now, purposely just come up and say that for 2 seconds before he gets blocked. Oops. All right. All right, anybody out there that believes the Earth is a spinning globe in outer space that actually has evidence for it without melting, that'd be great. You know what I've actually noticed, though? This live, the guests actually haven't melted that much, I've noticed. They've actually been all right. They actually are calm and cordially just getting flat smacked into oblivion. It's been not too bad, actually. I'll be right back 1 second, guys. All right. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think we have any more opposition. Around this time is where I usually start kind of wrapping up being live. But like, say 4 hours from now, before I usually start, whatever that time is for you. So 4 hours ago is usually when I start my lives. Generally, you know, like, I don't know, every second day or whatever. Most days anyway, for now. But if anyone wants to support me, you can go to my link in my bio. You can donate if you want to, if you appreciate the show, if you appreciate what I'm doing. It's in Docklands, free. If you're in Melbourne, just message her or whatever. 4:30 a.m. your time. Oh, jeez. Okay. No wonder it's usually people that are like, yeah. Okay. Anyway. Dude claimed to be smart and it was his occupation. What? No takers, guys. No globe earth believers out there who want to come up and defend the globe, debate for the globe paradigm being real. Got any evidence for it scientifically? Literally, I swear, like in the past, like, let's say month, I've had like, I think that was the only guy that actually turned on his camera before and actually showed something. Like, really, when people come up, they usually show nothing. They like just come up and make claims. They never show anything. I'm the one only ever showing anything on this live usually. So props to that guy for actually showing something. But yeah, it still got easily debunked and addressed. But think about it, guys. If the Earth's truly a globe, I shouldn't be able to refute a 10-year-old. If a 10-year-old came up on here who knew nothing, but it was definitely a globe that he could show evidence for, he would be able to show the evidence, and I wouldn't be able to refute it. Doesn't matter how old you are. And that would happen over and over until I get laughed off TikTok and I wouldn't be able to be a flat earther anymore, right? But that never happens. If there's truly a globe, it would have evidence to support it that no one can refute. They got nothing. Literally, nothing. They have a belief in the globe. That's what they have, a belief. They have a belief system. It's a religion. So, no takers. Anybody out there that believes the Earth is a globe, that has evidence for the Earth being a globe, please comment up. Guys, whoever's here, please spam the likes. We're pretty low on likes, actually. So if we all spam the likes when we have about 100 people in here, it's going to pick up the live a lot, by the way. So anybody out there that believes the Earth is a spinning globe in outer space, please come on up and let's talk about it. Doesn't look like we're getting any traction anymore, guys. I don't know. Possible restart, you reckon? I think so. Yeah, I think we're restarting. All right, guys. I'm going to be back. I'm going to restart the live. So hang in there and we'll try again. And then that'll probably be the last of the live, the next I do. So catch you guys.